Good afternoon, everyone. Our today's topic in operations management and industrial management is total quality management. It is a topic related to quality improvement in an organization. Many Japanese firms have applied the total quality management concept and found out that it is very beneficial to improve quality in long term. So when we see the total quality management, we can find that it is consist of three words. First is total, that means which is entire organization or made up of whole. Second term is quality. Quality is basically a degree of excellence that a product provides, or it is ability to satisfy customer needs or standards which they have given. And third term is management. So management, as we all know, it is an art of getting things done through planning, organizing, directing, controlling. So the product which brings satisfaction in terms of quality product, it need to have certain things in it like affordable cost, reliability of performance, easy maintenance, longer life, looks of product need to be satisfactory. So the quality is somewhere related to customer satisfaction. So customer is the king when it comes to quality of a product. So the concept of total quality management is the improvement of quality in totality. That means in overall organization. So one can define the term total quality management is a philosophy that involves everyone in an organization in continuous effort to improvement of quality and achievement of customer satisfaction. So when we can see the definition of total quality management, it also states that total quality management is defined as customer oriented process. That means the main focus in total quality management is customer and aim for continuous improvement of business. That means the quality need not to be checked at 1, 2 or 3 or 10 points at total production process, but it need to be improved continuously at every process in an organization. And total quality management is the management of initiatives and procedures that are aimed at achieving the delivery of quality product and services. So the total quality management can be applied on services and product both. When you want to apply a total quality management process in your organization, you need to have certain beliefs. So the beliefs are as follows. First belief is satisfaction of customer is the measurement of quality. That means customer is the king in total quality management, and satisfaction of customer is the key which you need to thrive an organization to improve your quality. Then second belief is everyone is owner. That means everyone associated with the organization, means every employee need to have a thought or philosophy that he is owner of the organization, then only he can contribute his best to the quality improvement. Third belief is continuous quality improvement must be there. That means quality is something which need and continuous improvement throughout the process. It is not done at the beginning or at the end of process. It need to be continuously done and continuously evaluate the quality measures, and we need to improve the quality as well. Then other belief is analysis of the processes is the key of quality improvement. That means when you want to continuously improve quality, you need to analyze and evaluate each and every process time to time and then apply the quality improvement measures. Next belief is constant total quality management is not possible without consistent and active leadership by all managers at all level. That means the managers need to play a constant and active leadership, because a passive leadership cannot be applicable in total quality management. Leader need to be active. He need to be actively supervise, motivate, and guide the employees. Last belief is it is important to persistently improve the quality of product and services. That means total quality management emphasize on quality improvement constantly throughout the procedures. Now we come to the key principles of total quality management. First principle is commitment from the management. That means for applying total quality management in overall organization, the management need to be highly committed that they require total quality management in their organization, for which they need to do strategic planning. They need to have a long-term vision of quality management, for which they can benchmark their organization, their goal to achieve, and then they can hire their benchmark. Second key principle of quality management is employee empowerment. So the employee empowerment you can understand by when giving workers the responsibility of improvement and the authority to make changes to accomplish them provides a strong motivation for employees. This puts decision making into the hand of those who are closest to the job and have considerable insight into the problem and the solution. So employee empowerment can be introduced in an organization by giving them proper training, by making team effort, by recognizing the efforts of employee. You can also put some suggestion schemes to employee need to feel that they are also participating in management. Then third key principle is continuous improvement. See, the continuous improvement is the philosophy that seeks to make never ending improvement to the process of converting input into output. That means the improvement in quality is a continuous process. It is not an ending process. It is a never ending process. So the continuous improvement covers equipment, methods, materials, and people through which you can continuously improve your production process. The fourth key principle of total quality management is customer focus, which is the most important one also, because customer is the key in total quality management. Customer satisfaction is the only measure by which you can say that you have providing quality product. So for which you can make partnerships with suppliers. That means you can make long-term relationship with supplier. You can go for one supplier for the long time, so that you can build a kind of partnership with the supplier. You can build a mutual trust between you and the supplier. Then you can make long-term relationship with customers also. They become brand loyal, and then customer driven standards you need to apply. That means you can take feedback from the customers, and whatever feedback they are giving, you need to apply to improve quality in your organization. And then there need to be a policy of never compromising quality. That means whatever happen, you cannot compromise quality to gain profits. So these are the principles of total quality management. Now we come to the process of total quality management. As you see, it is a cyclic process. There are 4 steps involved in process of continuous improvement in total quality management. This is also known as PDCA cycle, and sometimes it is also known as Deming wheel. So there are 4 steps involved in PDCA cycle. First step is plan. You can begin by studying the current process, document the process, then collect the data or on the process or the problem. Next, you can analyze the data and develop a plan for improvement. Second step is do. So the whatever plan you have made in first step, you can implement that plan on a small scale if possible. That means you can conduct a pilot study on that. Then document any change made during this phase. Collect the data systematically for evaluation. So this is all about doing stage. Then you move on to third stage, which is checking stage. So it is the stage where you evaluate data collection during doing phase, check how it is closely related to or unrelated to the previous one or the original plan, and if the plan you have made uh, mm, by doing improvement, it has actually certain improvement, it has a possibility to eliminate the problem, then you can enter into fourth stage. That means if the result is successful, then you can standardize new method and communicate the new method to all the people associated with the process. Implementation training for new method must also be given. And then if the result is unsuccessful, then you can revise the plan and repeat the whole process again. That means you need, then you uh, enter into planning phase itself. So this is the process, and this is a cyclic process which need to be continuously done to improve any kind of problem or quality related issue in your organization to apply total quality management. So when you apply total quality management, there are certain benefits also. These benefits can be that reduction in cost, increase in awareness of quality culture in overall organization. You can get higher productivity of employees. Your customer will be more than ever satisfied with your product and with your organization. If the employees are properly motivated, if there is an active leadership, that means the defect can be reduced to minimum, and it will certainly improve the morale of employees. So this is all about total quality management. I hope you understand the concept of total quality management. Thank you.